to order at 6:01. Would everybody please stand for the pledge?
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, we're going to do our oath of office for everyone first. And Tom, if you could call everybody back for me?
Yep.
Start right there and then stop right.
Got it. Why is that happening?
I, Christy Fishman, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of Board of Education member according to the best of my ability. Thank you.
Casey Maury.
I, Casey Maury, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of Board of Education member according to the best of my ability. I don't know if like my head to say my or what.
Stephen Patch.
I, Stephen Patch, do solemnly swear that
Nice. Chest pump? No.
remember, I got hit in the stomach today with a cutting board.
Oh, it still hurt from that. Student Board of Education Representatives, Riley Hoke. Student Board Representative Gage Williams.
I, Gage Williams, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the State of New York. I will faithfully discharge the duties of Student Board Representative.
Yeah. Pro will conduct the vote for president.
Okay, so we did have one person, Steve Patch, that sent in his letter of interest. If we have no other nominations, I'll go ahead and let someone make a motion.
I'll second.
Show of hands. Okay, Mr. Patch.
We got to the chair. Go. Then Steve Patch will conduct the vote for vice president.
Sorry, as I kind of get my act together here. Okay, I have the district clerk received one letter of interest for vice president from Christy Fishman. Is there anybody else? Got to get a motion for Christy? Second? All those in favor? Okay.
You guys excited for your senior year?
I, Christy Fishman, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New York, and that I will faithfully discharge the duties of Vice President of the Board of Education according to the best of my ability. All right, let's do it.
Let's do this.
Pearl, do I have to make a motion for
Oh,
your
shoot.
position?
Yep, for all three of us,
Yep.
I believe.
District clerk?
Oh, okay. All right, here you are, here. Okay, can I get a motion for item E in its entirety?
All motion?
Any discussion? All those in favor? Okay, I got to do your oath?
Congratulations, Pearl.
I, Colonel Horn, do solemnly swear that I will support the Constitution.
Thank you. You have no idea.
Thank you, Pearl. Thanks, Pearl and Pearl.
Okay, on to item F, board appointments. Could I get a motion for item F in its entirety?
All motion?
Can I get a second? Any discussion? All those in favor? Okay, thank you for that. On to item G, designation. I'm going to take these one at a time. I will make the first motion for our official bank depository to be JP Morgan Chase Pathfinder Commercial Bank in NY class. Can I get a second?
I'll second.
Any discussion? All those in favor? I'll make a motion that the official newspaper will be the Citizen Outlet. Can I get a second?
I'll second.
They are. They are.
That's where we post, Oswego County Weeklies is what it's called. That's where we post our budget information.
We got it.
I remember what used to come in the mailbox, though. Oh, yeah.
Oh, very excited. My mother-in-law wouldn't pay for the subscription, but we always got it after she read it.
Pass it around the family.
Mm-hmm, exactly. It's exactly what it, with little notes in it. Any other discussion? They are still alive. All those in favor? Okay, on to item GC, regular monthly meetings. Now, I sent this out. Well, I'll make a motion that we change the monthly meeting to Tuesday at 6 o'clock, depending on need. Can I get a second? Any discussion? Other than I pushed this out, I didn't really have any feedback negative for change it to Tuesday. Anybody got an issue with it?
We won't have to change it as much with the holidays being on Mondays and things like that. That always adds confusion.
Yeah. Okay. All those in favor? On to item D. Now, Allison's not here. She was the rep. Does anybody else want to do that other than Allison?
City BOCES rep.
City BOCES rep?
It made sense for her to do it, right?
I didn't talk to her, but she's not here, so we could nominate.
Lori, you wanna do it?
All right.
You want to go to those board meetings over at BOCES? Okay.
That's not BOCES though.
Oh, that's the, oh, I'm sorry, I jumped ahead. This is the School Boards Association one. That's what you want to do with the,
No, I didn't. All right, I will not make a motion for that. Okay.
I don't know, is that on here?
No,
that's like different.
I think.
I
Another
think she's
year.
got two more, I think she's
Yeah.
got 2 more years on it.
They're going to get mad at me for not doing D, but they ask me a couple times a year. I'm not really all that in favor of the organization. Sorry. Okay, on to item E, adopted board members. We'll run down through and then I'll make the motion once we get it filled out. Everybody else?
What?
Oh, middle school? Yep. You writing them down, Pearl? Either one. Okay.
Well, whatever, I don't want kids from anywhere else. Both mine are in the high school. I would like to do middle. Okay. High school.
Lori, what would you like to
Hastings,
do? Hastings? Okay.
10. Dave Coach.
Hey, Cole?
There you go, isn't that where you live too?
I'll do transportation. And we have one spot left.
Oh, we did maintenance, building grounds, and we had transportation. Then we had the 6 schools.
Yeah, we can do, let's put Brian and Allison on for maintenance.
There is no buildings and grounds. It's in maintenance.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
6, 7, 8, yeah. There's only 8 of them, there's 9, so let's do those 2.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll make a motion that we adopt the board members' reps as written down by Pearl.
I'll second.
Any discussion? All those in favor? Ugh,
I've done it a lot of times, Steve.
I know. On item F is the Board of Education voting delegates and alternate delegates. I will do the main one.
I'll be your backup.
It's a horrible meeting.
It's horrific, especially since they made it online. Now they just talk forever. It goes on forever.
Six-
I was on until 11 o'clock that night. and I
6
turned it
hours
off.
plus. Yeah. Double my pay, please.
Yeah. Maybe we could even split it, Steve.
Okay.
People are watching this going, I knew it.
Yeah. Yeah, well, all right, I'll make the motion for the Board of Education voting delegate and alternate be Christie and I. Can I get a second?
The other way around, though, right?
Yes, I'll be the delegate, Christie's going to be the
I'm
alternate.
listening.
All those in favor? Okay, we'll get this filled out, and then we'll make the motion. We'll do G first. I think it's kind of tradition that I'm on the policy committee because it is the best committee out there. Anybody else would like to volunteer? Lori? Okay,
That's 4, right?
that's 3.
That's 3?
It's, yeah, she said that she was on audit. She
Okay.
talked
I
out
would
of
go
turn.
with that one if you want, if there's others who audit. I don't care.
What was Allison on? Maybe she'll want to do it again.
Policy.
She was on,
Was the audit?
she was on policy.
She was on policy, I thought.
So put her back on the one.
Yeah, but still.
I was on audit with her.
You with me, yep.
And somebody else. Yes.
Okay. All right, so G, can I get a motion for appointees as Pearl's gotten them written down?
I'll second.
All those in favor? Audit committee?
we already, oh, I thought we just did it.
Christie,
Christie, Ryan.
Ryan,
and
and Casey.
Oh, and
Well, you're sitting in front of Allison's name tag, so you're throwing me off.
Chrissy's Smith back there.
Yeah.
Okay, can I get a motion for the committee as Pearl's gotten written down?
I'll motion for the audit committee members.
All those in favor? Thank you. Okay, could I get a motion for item H in its entirety?
I'll motion.
Any discussion? All those in favor? Thank you. Could I get a motion for item I?
I'll motion item I.
Can I get a second? Any discussion? All those in favor? Okay, can I get a motion from item J in its entirety?
I'll motion for J.
Can I get a second? Any discussion? All those in favor? Can I get a motion for item K?
I'll motion.
Get a second?
I'll second.
All those in favor? Can I get a motion for item L?
I will motion for item L.
Any discussion? We okay with this, Maureen, your last official duty? We okay with the reserve fund? Okay.
For now. For when else?
All those in favor? And I will make a motion to close the annual organization meeting. Could I get a second?
So-
All those in favor? Thank you very much.
The quickest meeting you will ever go to.
Well, it's not over. We start another one
Yeah,
now.
we're. Okay, I will call the regular meeting to order. Can I get a motion for item B, approval of meeting agenda?
I'll motion.
Can I get a second? All those in favor? Okay, I'd like to start with a moment of silence for Grace Marcello, teacher at the Cleveland Elementary School. She was there from September 1st, 1982 to July the 1st, 1996. And for Michael Hickey, bus driver from September 5th, 2006 through October 23rd, 2017.
Passed away, that was, the father passed away.
The father,
Yeah,
yep.
used to be a board member. Correct?
He was a board member, and I actually served with him on the Town of West Monroe Town Board. He was a really good guy. Yeah. Okay, thank you for that. On to item C, community open forums. As you can see, we have a big crowd tonight. And we will, item D, we have no presentations to the board. Item E, could I get a motion for item E in its entirety?
I'll motion.
Could I get a second? All those in favor? On to item F, consent agenda. Could I get a motion for item F in its entirety? Get a second?
I'll second.
Any discussion? All those in favor? On to item G, student board rep report. Go ahead, fellas, if you got something. If you don't, no pressure.
Had a good summer.
Perfect. Yay. We're kind of intimidated, but please, we are very glad that you're here, and we hope you guys have a great year. So, board members report. Does anybody have anything to talk about? I do, as soon as I can find it. But we'll start with anybody have anything they'd like to talk about? No? Graduation was amazing. It was a great job. It really was. So I just want to thank you for the opportunity to be president again. I cannot say how often people ask me about being on the board, and when they see in the paper all the other school boards in the area having the drama that they have, how we don't have that, I always tell them it's a reflection of you folks, your hard work, and you do a fabulous job, and it's an honor for me to represent you, and I really look forward to a good year. Christy, I'd like to thank you again one more time. I promise our conversations will be under an hour this year every time we talk, but that is a lie. But if you could let me know what you want to do, like I said, I'd like to have the year have a cadence to it. So if there's somebody that you'd like to have come before the board and present, I'll get with Pearl. We kind of lay out the whole agenda for the year. In talking with Tom, I think it's important that we kick off the talk. I know we've talked about it a little bit. New York Inspires Portrait of a Graduate, right? In talk with Tom, I thought maybe in September, October, have Tom and the cabinet come in, talk about alignment, vision, priorities as far as what they're working on, what they'd like to do after their summer meeting, and looking at doing their goals and looking at the measurement scores. And then maybe sometime in the winter, we'd have Jeremy come in, talk about regional alignment, career path partnership, how it all connects as far as this New York Inspires. And then in the spring, have Tom and the cabinet come in and talk about progress, lessons learned, and then the next step as far as, kind of what they're thinking, how does BOCES and city all come into it, and then at the end, how the year went. Because I think, though it's 2029 and 2030 is around the corner for implementation of this, but it's going to be on us
In no time.
in no time. Like I said, Christy and I, it seems like we only just got on the board, and this will be our 10th year. Lori, I won't say what year this is for you, unless you want to say it out loud. But time really flies fast, and I think if we're, talking about it, preparing for it, I think it would be good. Although I think we're probably 80% there.
We're way ahead of the game.
We're way ahead of the curve, and I think pathways and all that we've been talking about for a long time. But
Steve, do you think that, do you guys plan on breaking it down per year? Because I've already gotten conversations from parents being like, okay, I have a senior, or a junior, or sophomore, or freshman, like, what does that look like for my child? Like, failed the Regents, do I have to take it? Like, there's all these questions already coming out. Even breaking it down somehow for the public per year.
We're in the process of putting a visual together to let them know, like, where it's not a requirement. I've had parents say that I want my child to still take a Regents exam, and I told them it's still an option. A lot of colleges still want to make sure strength of schedule, that if you want to go into a career that's geared towards math, just because, you want to have class ranking that's higher than others, you don't take the more rigorous math. And they were like, no, you need to take. And so, but to make a visual, to be able to say, this is when it's no longer the requirement. They're still building the ship while it's in the plane while it's in the air. But as they said, we're very far ahead of the game when it comes to the pathways. Our amazing internship and job shadowing, what we have in our program is light years ahead of what a lot of other districts have. So it's kind of aligning all those. It's aligning the courses that we have, tweaking them a bit so they make more of an alignment to the established career pathways and the career clusters. So, but yeah, we've been talking about that. That's something we're spending a lot of time at our retreat. And then that visuals, then we can let the parents know, okay, current freshmen, sophomore, junior, seniors, this is what it looks like.
That would be awesome.
Tom, for students and parents that are currently starting to inquire, the counseling office would be the first step, right? They're prepared to at least give that vision of what it could look like, and that way students don't miss anything that's, I heard this, I heard that.
Correct.
Counseling office would be the first stop, correct?
yeah, because I think that to me, it's a big discussion, and I think it should be a great opportunity to realign, what we do here and focus on, truly what's the goal for every single student, what their pathway is, and it's nice to have New York State finally on board. with what we're trying to do. Because, if you, as I've made notes to myself, it's like, Central Square City, BOCES, higher education community, it all equals one educational ecosystem, right? But what's that going to look like? How is that going to be approached? And how is that going to fit with everybody? And I think, having the board giving that, Tom and the administration, the bandwidth and the just
Support.
the support of what they need to do the best that they can. It's, it's, I teased Casey as she texted me when we had the BOCES rep here telling us, explaining to us what is your, she texted me, Pat, your face is purple. It's like, please just get out of our way. Let these folks and Tom do what they do. We're gonna, they do a great job, and I
Well,
think.
the exciting thing is they're pouring for the first fab, and the thought was that they were maybe get to 2, but now everything that we're hearing is they really want to do all 4, and that even if they just did 2, it would be the greatest industrial expansion in the Northeast has ever seen. If they do 4, it's kind of scary in a way because there's a massive teacher shortage, right? Colleges are going to have to rethink certifications and whatnot because the numbers, even if it was just 25% of the overall layout, build out, that could potentially be another 4,000 students enrolled at Central Square, bringing us almost to 8,000 students. And so I've had conversations with Brad Corbin, who's replacing Maureen, about long-term, what it's going to look like, as well as Jeff Brown, our soon-to-be new director of facilities, because when you look at Manassas, Virginia, and you look at Boise, Idaho, and you just kind of use those as blueprints, they shot up in enrollment in both of those areas because of Micron. So the next 2 years of planning is going to be pivotal.
Yeah, and I think it starts and ends with us, and I think, giving them, the ability to do their great work, I think is really going to be important for the task for the board. But please, if there's anything else, anybody you'd like to have come in, anything, just let me know, because I work with Pearl. We put together the whole calendar year, so
When should we respond by?
tomorrow at 8.
Got it.
Yeah, that's
Come in and everyone spoke, maybe who needs to give an update should definitely be on there, like we started something with them.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, we've asked I know athletics, we've had kind of outstanding questions about getting all that data together. So, I mean, I'm just looking ahead. You and I
Yeah, I'd
talked
give you,
about that.
yeah, you got 2 weeks. I'm teasing.
He's already on, yeah.
He's on,
Yep.
but for an update with the data and stuff like that, in terms of, yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, that was the plan.
Will you share with us just by email?
Yep.
That'd be great for early.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yep, absolutely. Okay, anybody have anything else? Okay, so what's really going to be key to you two is because the more that you brief, the less he will brief. And it's important, okay? All right.
No pressure.
Watch some of the old board meetings. They did a great job. I'll just say, just to echo and underscore what you guys said, that was a phenomenal graduation. All the work that went into from our Tom Sweeney and his team at the high school. I thought it was great. I can't believe how quick it went, but it was great to see all the families at different places. A bunch of us went out to dinner with the administration, and we saw numerous parents that come up to the table thanking us. It was a really good graduation. So yeah, thanks to everybody that was able to make it. It was a good one. Thus concludes my superintendent good news.
I was going to say, that's, yeah, that,
Summer.
it's, okay, all right, on to item H. Can I get a motion for H in its entirety?
Almost.
Second, any discussion? All those in favor? Okay, I will make a motion that the Central School District Board of Education hereby move into executive session to discuss matters leading to the appointment of 23 particular people with no action to follow. Can I get a second?
A second.
Not so fast.
You need to say something just so we can bring Brad in to meet you guys, because there's going to be no
We can.
Why don't we just do that? So
And also to talk with Brad
Corbin.
Corbin,
new-
our new business selectee. You've been hired though, right?
He has.
Yes.
Normally, everyone gets to come in and ask him questions and talk to him and get to feel for it. So I don't think we need, there's no official business out of it, so
No,
it's no action to follow.
no action to follow.
Yep.
All those in favor?